one thing about Nonku Williams, she does not have a filter. From season 1 of The Real Housewives of Durban, you guys, Nonku just says whatever she wants or says whatever comes to her mind. And mind you guys, some things, yes, we do think them, but don't say them out loud, especially on national TV where the implications are quite large. So, guys, it is said that there's a news article that says that Umel and her husband Peet Viljoen are actually suing Nonku for 1 million rand for the stuff that she actually said on the show. So if you do watch the Ultimate Girls Trip South Africa, you'd know that there's stuff that Nonku said that was just like, girl, you know what? She actually said, she firstly said that when she was calling Jojo, her friend, she said that she was speaking about Mel and she's like, Mel likes acting like her husband's like the best thing that even ever happened to her and on and all of that. And I'm just like, no, what do you think of some of the things you actually say? How are you saying that Mel feels like her husband or says that her husband is the best thing that happened to her? And you're telling that to the very same person who does the same thing. Does not Jojo do the same thing, like act as if her husband is the best thing that happened to her? And by the way, if your husband is the best thing that happened to you, kudos to you, because you know what? It's very difficult to find a man who will make you the center of his world. So I just found that don't you think maybe Jojo's like maybe I don't know, but it's just giving off like maybe that you jealous because your own best friend does the same thing and yet you don't ever say anything about it. And then she says that the way Mel speaks about her husband, the whole thing of Mel doesn't want kids, is basically because Upit is abusing Umel. And I'm just like, girl, that is like, guys, you know how GBV is such a big thing in South Africa. So I can see why Upit felt the need to actually come out and say something. Well, he didn't come out and say something because he's suing her. But I can see why he's making it a big deal because GBV is a very big thing, you guys. You can even get cancelled, lose tenders, lose deals out of such allegations because it's such a major thing in South Africa. So you can't go around saying such things about people, even if you're thinking them. Don't say them in that type of setup. So I'm just like, Nonku, no man, you are a reality TV star now. There's certain things you must say responsibly, But I guess sometimes when you really want to trend and you really want to be famous for something, you've got to be an extreme of something. And I guess maybe Nonku has chosen to just be an extremist in saying whatever comes to her mind. You remember, guys, on The Real Housewives of Durban, before she was even friends or close friends with Jojo, what she said about white men. She said white men buy and black men cheat. And I'm just like, no, man. Saying such statements, it's not okay. But also, again, I'm wondering why they felt the need of suing Nonku and not Lethabo Lejoe. Because Lethabo Lejoe actually also said the very same things about the abuse stuff. But I guess maybe with Nonku's one, because Nonku from episode 1, you could see that she's just got something with Mel. She just doesn't like Mel. And maybe with LaJoy, maybe you can see it's not that personal or it's not that deep. But I don't know why Nonku is taking it very deep with Mel. I don't know. It's like she's so inquisitive of what is the big deal about this Mel? But one thing that Nonku missed is that Mel and her husband seem to live off of this type of publicity. They are used to this, So I'm just thinking suing a person for 1 million rands is a lot of money, And I just feel like to a certain extent they're taking it too far. But with them in and out of court cases or what, the whole Tammy Taylor story, But I'm just thinking, like, I feel like what, like, that's a bit, like, a tad bit much, like, to sue a person for 1 million, and whereas, like, it's a reality show, like, it's gonna get messy. And yeah, I just feel like, oh, Mel and Pete, they used to these type of things of like in and out of court and all of that. And I don't know if they might be taking advantage or just trying to make money out of Unonku. But I'm just like, Nonku, I really don't know. I just feel like I just feel like the appropriate thing to have done is to ask Nonku to issue out a public apology. I think that would kind of match the offense. But to sue her for 1 million rands, whereas like it's a reality show where like it gets messy, and whereas she's not even the first one who, not even she was the first one, but not the only one who said that. Nah, guys, like it's just giving vibes that they just trying to make money out of Unonku and Angas. But hey, Nonku, anyway, you know how Nonku is. She's stubborn. She says she stands by her truth. But one thing I've noticed about Nonku, guys, when it comes to relationships, Nonku is usually, I'm not saying she's right about this one, but I'm saying usually, or in some instances, Unonku has been right about certain instances, because I feel like Unonku comes out of she actually not I feel like she actually comes from an abusive relationship. So when you come from that type of relationship, it's easy for you to identify certain things. So as we don't know, you guys, we don't know. But at this point, it looks like the Viljoens are going to have to be issuing statements each and every week and showing proof and carrying around proof each and every week that, listen, Upi doesn't abuse her, that, listen, the courts cleared them, the magistrate cleared the name or Pete's name. Like, what a life. What a life to have to be carrying documents and issuing out statements to prove to people that don't. Hi guys, let's leave it there. Anyway, please tell me what you think about this. Please do make sure that you like the video. Please do subscribe. It is absolutely for free of charge, and I'll see you on the next one.